You not from New York. You got a bunch of niggas that make content, right? These so-called fake thugs, and they be screaming out, New York City. Nigga, you not in New York. Them niggas live upstate. I promise you, bro. So before you follow somebody, right? Because I know people that if they live in another state, they just want to follow New York City. And that's cool, right? That's cool because I understand it. But make sure you following the proper dude that he's from New York City. Don't follow none of these clown dudes that be like, yo, because I'm from New York. The nigga's not from New York, bro. I promise you. Facts. The nigga's never outside. Tell him to show you his crib. Yo, walk outside and show me that you in New York. The nigga lying, bro. I'ma start naming y'all dudes, bro, and putting y'all up here like, boom, here we go. And then what kills me is that they put the name of their page, like Brooklyn, whatever, Harlem, whatever, right? Like, nigga, you don't live in Brooklyn, you don't live in Harlem. Stop it. Change the name of your channel, bro. These dudes are weirdos, bro. Facts, bro. Stop that, bro. Yo, listen, bro. New York City, bro. If you from New York, that will bother you. Dudes repping your borough and all that, and this bird is not even from here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That shit is annoying, bro. Like, they can't make no content, no nothing. Homie, if you're not talking about something that happens, like in the media or something like that, you won't even get views, bro. Facts. These niggas won't even get views, boy. Facts. They gotta be saying, yo, cause I'm from Harlem, I'm from Brooklyn, nigga, you're not from here, bro. You're not from here, bro. New York City, the real right New York. Facts. Stop playing with us, bro. Word. It's annoying, you little peep squeep. Am I bugging or what? Am I bugging? Nah, that shit is valid, bro. New York City, we in the building. Yo, won't you dislike it too if a dude is talking about your place where you live at and all that, and he's claiming like he's from there, but he not from here? You bugging. I've never seen none of these dudes out here in New York, bro. I wish I would. I would have blew you up a long time ago. Pop! You would have had melons all over your dome piece. Facts. But let's get to it, bro, because it's getting crazy right now. Yo, what up? What up, my dude? Peter Raw, 236. What up, War? What up, baby? We in the building. What up? What's up with you? Pop. It gets crazy. So this kid right here passes away, but he passed away in 2019. I thought he just passed away, but it's not. That's not the way it goes. Man, that's crazy. His mom's, she sounds sad, depressed. Homeboy got locked up now. He's going down. He definitely going down. Let's check it out.
Years of heartbreak for one local family, a break in the case.
Police arresting this man, Jeremiah Williams. He's accused of killing 18-year-old George Ramos. He was a promising...
Damn, Jeremiah, you bugging out. You seem like you got a little bop, a little pep in your step. You heard you picked on this dude. You must have had a gun. You shot him because some would have boxed your whole head in. Facts. That's how it be. You see how this kid looks soft? He looked like a soft kid. Bop, like I'll break him, right? But he could box. Now, I've boxed, so you better have been a boxer. You get it? I talk a lot of shit because I can hold mine down. Facts. Everybody in New York City know how King Warpath give it up. Facts. And I've been saying the same thing on the internet and in real life for all my life. Facts. And never had nobody tell me nothing in real. I never had nobody violate me, disrespect me. Now, I started a fight and shit popped off. That's a different story. But a dude just see me and like, nah, nigga, nah, we don't play that. Maybe when I was a kid. Maybe, right? I don't know. I will have to think about it too.
Young boxer from San Antonio, and right after his arrest today, the victim's mother telling KENS 5 that she has heard of the suspect's name before.
KENS 5's Alicia Nieves with how faith kept the family in the fight. Alicia?
Well, this feels like a long-awaited victory for the Ramos family. Cold case detectives used surveillance video to zero in on their suspect. Well, officers spotted Jeremiah Williams during a traffic stop today. They took him in for questioning and then charged him with murder.
Oh, they charged him with... So son did die, so they're going to charge him with murder, bro. Hopefully he'll get the electric chair.
In October at the Ramos household, stockings hang on the mantle, special themed trees in every corner, including this one with boxing gloves just for George.
I thank God and that he loaned us George for 18 years, almost 19.
This year,
sad, bro.
The gift under that tree isn't wrapped. It's justice.
We're just grateful and glad that the rest has been made because I know that he's not going to hurt anyone else.
San Antonio police arrested 25-year-old Jeremiah.
Oh, you going down, boy. Get ready. The jails are bad. Believe me. There's a dude like me waiting for you. Facts.
Jeremiah Williams, accused of killing George Ramos in 2009.
Oh, man, you kill this poor... What's this dude, Mexican? Because I looked him up. He's not Puerto Rican. He's not Dominican. Respectfully. Right? I'm not going to look up, see if he's black, right? He definitely wasn't black, but he could have been half black, half whatever, Puerto Rican, half Mexican or whatever. A lot of us are like that in life, right? But apparently he's not. He's just whatever he is, he's that. He's not Puerto Rican. He's not Dominican. That's all I looked for, respectfully, right? I just looked it up. I was just looking it up. Let me see if he's Puerto Rican, because he got like a little Puerto Rock look, but it's like, nah. He looks like a Mexican. But when I saw his mother reeks like a Puerto Rock. Facts. But from what they told me, I don't know, you probably know more than me. He's not Puerto Rock, from what I know right now. You might know something else, right? You might tell me he's Jamaican. I don't know.
He was found shot to death inside an SUV off Culebra Road.
So I know that's the person.
She looked Puerto Rock. Facts. But kind of like, yeah, she could pass for a Puerto Rock. With man makeup on, the light, so it's going to make her look more white, right? She knows that's the person that killed him, she's saying. Like, I know black killed him. She's just saying it like, I know that's the person. So you're fried, homie, on that behalf. The dude's mother is saying, I know he killed my son. How does she know then? That's wild.
And it put things together.
You shouldn't be laughing. What's so funny? Your son is dead. She just said, nah, I get it.
And it put things together. Georgie knew him.
Oh, my God. You going down, bro. You're going down, dude. Yeah, it's a wrap for him. It's over for him. He's blowing trial. He's going to jail. But this murder was like a few years back. You got to remember, he could beat it. I don't know. Unless he just cops to it or whatever. Because a lot of people are stupid like that, right? But I don't know. I feel bad for the kid because when a kid like that or a man or whoever, you're not outside in the street. Like if you're not a knucklehead, like he wasn't living my life. He wasn't living your life, right? So I feel he should have been able to still live on, you know, to do whatever he wanted to do. But here comes homeboy thinking he got him. I need his money. Yo, you got nah, ping, ping, ping. He probably asked him for some bread. I ain't got it. He seen something he had, he wanted, he killed him. But apparently, I think they went to school together.
From the school era, the kids.
You see, right? Exactly when I said that. Mom Duke said the school era.
Georgie knew him from the school era, the kids. He would mention him quite a bit, and he would tell me about him. And when he killed George, it's like he killed us.
George's mother, Jessica.
George will tell me about him. What did George tell you about him, though? Here's the thing with this family, right? They seem like they Mexican, Salvadorian, or something, right? But, because I looked them up clearly, like, yo, Puerto Rican, Giorgio, it stated he is not Puerto Rican. I asked, is he Dominican? He is not Dominican. He's an American. They keep saying, yo, these people are crazy. They keep telling you the boxer George so-and-so who died in 2019 is American. Bro, stop it, bro. He's not fucking American. I get it, right? He was born in the United States. Nobody gives a shit about that. Where the fuck is his people from? Where did you get it? It don't matter. If my son was born here in Brooklyn. Facts. Was my son born in Brooklyn? He was either born in Brooklyn. My son was born in Brooklyn or in Harlem. But whatever. He's from Brooklyn. My birth certificate says place of birth. Brooklyn. County of Kings. That's exactly what it says. Where was I born at? My birth certificate says County of Kings. Facts. Don't believe me?
Says he was at the top of his game.
There's times where my head goes crazy, and I'm like, we need to get this guy. And my husband, opens the scripture and he starts reading, and he's like, this is God's plan.
George wasn't just a boxer. He was a fighter in life. Up at
Your husband is soft, respectfully, because there's no way that I'm going to feel that dude killed my son and I'm going to just let police catch him. Respectfully, I would have banged him out a long time ago. But that's why we all have a different way of thinking. I get it. That was the right thing to do, sir.
This is God's plan.
George wasn't just a boxer. He was a fighter in life. Up at 5 a.m. to train, working for the family business, and chasing his dream of joining the Army.
For an 18-year-old, he was making good money.
For an 18-year-old, he was making good money. Sorry, you miss George or what? You miss George? Yeah, she misses George. He's a good kid. I would miss him too. Actually, I looked him up, and he seemed like a good kid, bro. Nobody should do that to a regular human being. That's why I learned in my life, I bring the drama to whoever's dramaing. You get it? If you think you outside, don't be mad when I show you what outside really looks like. I promise you. You get it? But if I see a good kid, even if he got a brolic chain on, did I ever snatch? Nah, I never snatched, and I took a lot of chains off of dudes' necks. Believe me, I never just yapped a dude that was a good kid. Everybody that I yapped was in the street. Now, you could think if you're watching, you may be like, I was a good nigga, you yapped me. Right. You wasn't that good. Respectfully.
Dream of joining the Army.
For an
Que lo que es, Julito?
18-year-old, he was making good money. And we paid him Tuesday. And apparently they were looking to kill him on Wednesday because they thought they were going to take his money.
Oh, shit. She broke down the body. What she said? They killed. He got paid on Tuesday. They killed him on Wednesday because they thought they were going to take his money? Bro, you killed the nigga for $200-$300? You a bum.
Him on Wednesday because they thought they were going to take his money. And
joining the Army.
For an 18-year-old, he was making good money. And we paid him Tuesday. And
She said we paid him Tuesday? He worked for y'all?
we paid him Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what she's saying, right? And we paid him Tuesday. Look.
For the family business and
Oh, the family business. It was a family business.
chasing his dream of joining the Army.
For an 18-year-old, he was making good money. And we paid him Tuesday. And apparently they were looking to kill him on Wednesday because they thought they were going to take his money. And when Georgie died, he didn't have his money with him. He had it in his pants pocket at home.
Jessica believes
So you ain't even getting no bread. I know the parents are blaming themselves for paying him that much amount of money, whatever he was making. But she sounds like she was paying him more than the average worker there. If I was to hear you talk, I would be like, well, Mom, stop lying to people because you only gave me $100. I don't know what she was giving him. She probably was giving him good pay, right? Obviously. Hopefully. When you're talking like that, right? But damn. I feel bad for this guy too. This black brother. I don't feel bad for him as too. I feel bad for him. Like in a way, like your life is lost too. You get it? And that was kind of stupid. That was a stupid move.
the man accused of killing her son used a gun because fists weren't enough.
The thing was that with George, he couldn't take him down unless he shot him.
Oh, she said, that's a fact though. She said the thing it was with George, he couldn't take him down unless he shot him. So she knew her son was stepping. You get it? Like you trying to rob a boxer. But just because the dude is a boxer, that doesn't mean like he gets it in. It doesn't matter. I don't care. You're the champion of the world. Just because you boxed does not mean you get it in. But I feel bad for him though. But that was years ago. This was 2019. And I know to her it feels like it was yesterday. She's the mother. God bless him though. Right? Homeboy right now, he's regretting all that. He's at the precinct, wherever. If he made it to the jail, he's like, damn, man, why did I kill that dude? Like, you killed him and didn't even get $1. He didn't even get $1, bro. Damn, bro, dudes are wilding, boy, for no reason. That's bad. That's super bad. Check this out. Dudes are just wilding out there, bro.
Federal raid being called one of the largest in Philadelphia history. Tonight, dozens have been indicted.
This raid right here is very important. Facts. Check it out. What up? What's poppin'? Wake up. New York City. We in the building. New York. Respectfully, right? Just to clarify stacks and keep your son in the rack. When I say New York, it's because I live in New York City in real life. Not like these niggas that be like, shout out, yo, New York City in the building. And them niggas do not live in New York, bro. You lived here before. 36 years ago, 10 years ago, even 6 years ago. You're not from here. You're not from here, my guy. Facts.
In an alleged drug ring stretching from Kensington to Puerto Rico. The FBI revealed today that
Oh, yeah, these dudes were making money from Kensington to PR. Some was caking it. I'm going to keep it a stack. Right? He was caking it. I'm pretty sure we all have gotten money like he got. That's why I did my bids. Facts. Look me up. I've been in and out of prison since I was a kid. Respectfully, I have over 26 arrests with 19 convictions, bro. Over 26 arrests with 19 convictions, and I was on trial 3 separate times for homicide. Facts. I promise you.
33 people have now been charged, 30 taken into custody, all of it following a very visible raid just before 11 a.m.
I live in New York City, Brooklyn, in real life. I'm going to die here because I want to die here. Facts.
Today, dozens of FBI agents descending on a home here along Weymouth Street in Kensington, as police tell it that street was the nexus of a sprawling drug enterprise. Action News reporter Amy McCormick live at the FBI building in Center City tonight. Amy, this operation brought the FBI director to Philadelphia today.
Yeah.
Damn, the FBI director. That means the director of the FBI. Obviously. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? What's goody? Book 'em, baby. Book 'em. These dudes were wild. Some was getting cake. He was caking it. This guy right here, he was caking it. Yo, what up, my guy? I'm live every day. My bad. I woke up. Ping, woke up like, oh, snap. Dropping content tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm live again too, but early. And then at night. And then, bang. Either tomorrow or Monday, ping, 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 ping. Videos. Hard body, you heard? Flooding the shit. Flooding it. Facts.
That's how important it was to the agency. Both the FBI director and also the U.S. Attorney, Brian, calling this a historic gang takedown for a gang that they say took over a portion of Kensington. FBI agents at Allegheny and Weymouth Streets this morning raiding this Kensington block in what officials are calling a historic federal indictment.
We have permanently removed a drug trafficking organization out of the streets of Philadelphia, and they're going to stop pouring guns and chemicals and drugs into our community.
Why?
FBI Director Kash Patel in Philadelphia today. The target, the Weymouth Street gang, described as...
Oh, snap. The Waymo? Oh, snap. This nigga got chucks in his hand. Those are chucks on this side?
Weymouth Street gang, described as violent drug traffickers who ran this part of Kensington operating like a business.
And Puerto Rocks is crazy.
The organization also has connections to New Jersey, Delaware, and Puerto Rico. Officials say these photos that are part of the indictment reference the violent nature of the gang, with associates threatening to harm people if they went to authorities.
It's a massive drug trafficking conspiracy spanning nearly a decade, involving tremendous volumes of fentanyl and narcotics. And it takes place at the epicenter of the opioid crisis.
33 people were indicted, 30 are in custody, and 24 were arrested this morning. The U.S. Attorney singled out the leaders of this drug trafficking organization.
This DTO was led by Jose Antonio Morales Nieves, a.k.a. Flacco.
Flacco, what are you doing? Flacco, Papa, están ahí, los guardias se tiraron. Flacco, vete, go now. Flacco, you bugging out. You heard? Oh shit. That's not Puerto Rico though. But I get it. You get it? It was coming back and forth from PR. You know the Puerto Rocks that go back and forth, they get it. Period. You heard? But I bet you that they had better drugs than New York City. Facts. Because, bro, I'm going to keep it real with you. The best thing that ever happened, that I ever seen happen with drugs, and I'm sorry for those people that have family members that died or friends that died. I have a lot of friends that died. Facts. Every time I look at, I don't even like to look at Instagram. Every time I look, oh, rest in peace to so-and-so, I'm like, damn, I grew up with son. Right? To me, one of the best things that ever happened was fentanyl. Now, A lot of people may not think so because with the homeboy that died was related to you or it was your boy. A lot of my boys died too. Or for Fetty Wap. You have to understand, we grew up in an era when I was growing up, right? These fake rappers that were telling you that they millionaires and all that, they were all fucking with heroin. Like, if you didn't do heroin, you wasn't an official dude. I promise you, in the 80s and the 90s. Facts. In the real heroin era. The best thing that ever happened in my life was when they came out with fentanyl. I'm going to tell you why. I've said it plenty of times. Because that's the only time that I said I can't sell that and I can no longer try to feel nice off of dog food. Facts. So I just stopped fucking with it, period. You get it? Because everybody that you go to got Fetty Wap. Even when you try to re-up, a nigga's telling me, yo, 5% Fetty Wap, 5% dog food. You're lying, my nigga, and I'm going to wind up killing you. So to put it blank, I might as well not cop nothing off of you. So what I'm trying to say is that shit kept me clean and right, not selling no drugs or nothing. And a lot of my boys, too, that come up from the real era now. If you got dog food and it's 100% dog food, right, then holla at me. But I bet you that you don't. Facts. And that's why the streets are cleaned up right now. Like, I see people, of course, but they know that they sniffing and getting high on fake shit. We don't do that. The dudes that I came up, even in the get money shit, we not going to go out there to get money and sell that shit. Facts. Because if you thought you was getting time for selling heroin, you getting triple, quadruple the amount of time when you get caught with Fetty Wap. Facts. So, for steering in New York, I see niggas get 3 to 9, 4.5 to 9. Facts. For steering, they offer me a 4.5 to 9. They said I steered. They offered me it. I still got a 4.5 to 12, but for something else. But that's why I don't fuck with it. You get it? You could even tell, like, the people are different. Like, the people that are fucking with that Fetty, with, like, the so-called opiates nowadays, it's like a whole different crowd of people. Like, my niggas, they used to sell heroin and all that and get money. Like, them niggas fell back. Facts. Because they know real drugs out there. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
A 45-year-old man from Puerto Rico, but a frequent flyer here in Philadelphia, who essentially owned the 3100 block of Weymouth Street and allowed other members of...
Facts. I'm never going to do no fake shit or no imitation shit. If I sell something and I got something on the block, I want to have heroin, nigga. Why the fuck would I have Fetty Wap, bro? Who the fuck sells Fetty? Yo, I hate these niggas when I tell them, you selling drugs? Yeah, I got Fetty Wap. I'm like, yo, get the fuck away from me, my nigga. Facts. Like, niggas like, yo, I'm dirty, war. What you got on you? Oh, I got dog food. Nigga, you still got the nerve to call it dog food? I always tell a nigga, you got dog food or you got Fetty Wap? Oh, yeah, well, you could say that because it has a little bit of Fetty Wap. Nah, nigga, that whole shit is Fetty Wap. You could open it and you could taste it and be like, I don't want this shit. Facts. I'll smack a nigga, bro. Facts, boy. I will smack the shit out you. I'll probably ask anybody that know me, boy. Yo, homie. I'm telling you. And I always say this. If you could have, respectfully, everybody knows this. The whole internet, right? There's nothing wrong with this. It's just a fact. If you was the type of dude that you know where to get heroin, right? With no Fetty Wap. Heroin. Real heroin, nigga. Not some shit that tastes like heroin. Real heroin. Right? I promise you, a nigga like me, I can make you a multi-millionaire. Facts. Overnight. I promise you. I'll bring you, right? I'll bring you. You have the biggest spot in the whole New York. And nobody's going to push up on you. Nobody. Facts. But here's the thing why it can't be done. Because you can't get no real heroin. Facts. But these niggas are stupid. You're not getting money with fentanyl. You're not getting money with selling Fetty Wap. You stealing money. You better be lucky or pray to God that some of them Fetty Wap fiends don't wake up one day and be like, yo, I'm killing this nigga. Because they've been getting robbed this whole time. That's like selling a nigga fake drugs that put him to sleep. That's what you're doing. And I don't even know why that shit comes out as drugs. Like, that shit is stupid. The feeling is stupid. Everything about Fetty Wap is stupid, nigga. I promise you. And there's no comparison to heroin, because heroin, the main reason why niggas used to do heroin, it wasn't only the feeling, it was the taste. Facts. In the 80s, in the early 90s, every rapper, it'll give you a feeling of rapping. Like, nigga, you had more rappers than, that's why hip-hop fell off. I promise you, I'm never gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna tell you the facts. Why you think hip-hop fell off? If you listen to anybody, they'll tell you, yo, hip-hop fell off. And that's why you see all these corny-ass gay little rappers rapping nowadays, saying weird shit. Because there's no more real hip-hop niggas. Nigga used to go do a sack pop, grab the mic, and turn it up, nigga. Because you have real gangster niggas in New York City. That'll be their wreck. Facts. Because there was nothing else. Niggas who smoked bud back in the days. But once bud got played out, bro. Yo, homie, I used to sell pounds. I had pounds. My closet is full of pounds of bud. So I know I sold every drug you could think of. Nowadays, every store got weed. So it becomes like it's not even a drug no more. Nigga, you could buy it in the store. Like, nigga, you fucking kidding me? I'm going to the store for what? To buy some weed. You're a dick. You're a clown, bro. Get me a soda, stupid. Like, yo, bro. Once they deaded heroin, you took out the enforcement of drugs. Facts. To me, there's like no drugs in New York City. Facts. I don't. If you're new to the drug game, to you, you're gonna be like, you crazy? There's mad drugs out here. You're a new jack, nigga. To me, the drug game is dead. Facts. To you, it's popping because you're a new jack. This is not popping. Believe me, I live in New York City. I know what it is. Alcohol. You better off buying yourself a bottle of liquor and just guzzle that shit, nigga. Facts. I promise you. Because when you buy drugs off a nigga, you don't know what you buying. You get it? These niggas, you trying to buy a bag of dope and a nigga's giving you a bag of fentanyl. I'm killing you, bro. Like, because you're trying to kill me. I'm what, nigga? Hell no. Hell no, bro.
The DTO to sell drugs on the block in exchange for a payment of rent.
Facts. Clean is the way, bro. I promise you. You might as well just stay clean. Fuck all that. Just stay clean, bro. I promise you. A nigga can't tell me nowadays, yo, bro, I don't even, to tell you the truth, I don't even know no niggas that get high no more. Bro, and at one point in my life, everybody I knew got high. everybody, bro. Everybody. I knew teachers, they were getting high. I knew cops, they were getting high. I knew everybody was getting high, bro. Nowadays, niggas is like, yo, what up? They mad brolic or fat. Niggas is doing other shit. I'm like, yo, you clean? Yeah, nigga, I've been clean for, you know, you ask him, yo, you been clean since when? Oh, since Fetty Wap came out. Facts. Ever since heroin switched to Fetty Wap, it got a lot of niggas clean. Facts. So that's a good thing, right? It just, what sucks is that there's people that for the first time in their life, they think they did heroin, and that wasn't drugs. You did Fetty Wap. And when they looking for drugs, right, they'll let you know, like, yo, I want the drugs that got the most Fetty Wap. I'm looking at son like, yo, are you bugging? But that's what they want, bro. Especially them white boys from Long Island and Rhode Island. Them niggas want Fetty Wap, bro. Word. And I just be like, yo, this nigga's trying to die. You just want to die, bro. But anyway, thanks a lot, homie. Pop, you get it? Thanks a lot, bro. Thanks a lot for the Fetty Wap power. Facts. Salute, my dude. You already know, on the lockout, boy. Ping, 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 ping. Love ya, bro. To all my people that tune in, bro. You get it? I love you guys, bro. But one thing that really bothers me, guys, can I be honest with you? I'm going to be honest, bro. I'm going to tell you what bothers me. Right? What really bothers me is when a dude says, all right, check it. Hit that like, right? Hit that like, hit that like. That's my guy. But a lot of dudes come through and they always ask me, yo, you still making content? Right? Check it. And my thinking is, sometimes I don't even answer the nigga because I'm like, are you still watching YouTube? Because asking me if I'm still making content is like telling the person, do you still have a YouTube channel? Because I make videos every day, right? But now what happened was I don't go live every day, right? Because live streams don't bring no money. In case you don't know, right? I'm going to tell you because I tell people this. And I say it out of respect. I don't say it with disrespect, right? I've been monetized for over 5 years, for over 6 years. Facts. I've never been demonetized. Facts. I never even got a strike. Well, one time I got like a semi-strike, but it wasn't official anyway. Right? One of them shits that you got to wait 90 days, it clears up. I still didn't get a strike. And I do basically whatever I want on my channel. You just got to be smart with what you're doing, right? The reason why I stop going live sometimes or most of the time is because live streams do not pay. Facts. And I've been telling you guys that since I've been making content. And I have a tech channel where I show people how to grow and I tell you guys what works and what don't work, right? And if you're going to be going live daily on your channel and then you're going to go make a video, your video is going to get, if you get 100 views, you're lucky. Because your video is not going to pop. Bro, there was times where I used to go live so much. Right now, I have 1,000 people in my live stream. Ask anybody. 1,000 people in my live stream. I've been doing this. So when people try to talk to me like they know YouTube or whatever, I'll be like, cool, I'll hear them out, right? Because you want everybody to feel important, right? But really, homie, these dudes go live, right? And a lot of dudes that you think are monetized, they're not even monetized. Facts. Like, here's what I would never do in my life. If I wasn't monetized, right? I wouldn't even be making videos, bro. Unless I'm trying to get monetized, and I'll set a date by the time I need to be monetized or I'll stop. Facts. I have over 5 YouTube channels. They all monetized. Facts. Even the one that I just opened up is not monetized, but it will be ASAP, and I still make money from it. You don't have to be monetized in order to make money off your channel. There's a lot of ways to make money, bro. Right? You could wind up catching a case too off of YouTube. So you got to be careful. You got to study it and be and look for what you want and what works for you. Because I promise you that you could catch a case right here. Mm-mm. Well, what you said, I don't get you. You the homie, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, bro. Yo, so it depends what you're going to do, bro. You want to use your time wisely, bro, when you make content. Facts. I'm not even trying to stunt. What I do is I tell people, like, what they should be doing or not be doing, because I understand. I turned it up in all ways, and I always try to turn it up for the peoples. Oh, what up, baby? Let's do it! Ow! It's time. You've joined on the lockout. Ooh. Pop, pop, pop. Let's get to it. But this shit right here, when I bought all this shit, I buy something new every week. Facts. I just got this. I got this today. I gotta open it. I gotta open it and make a video and post it on my tech channel. TEK, the number 4, REK. There's gaming on the lives, but I'm talking about in the videos. There's probably 3 gaming videos, but in the bottom of that, then you see like the stuff you could buy, and it's in the description, the links. Pop, 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 pop. Everything that you need to get. I mean, some things cost, and then I get you the cheaper stuff, so you have both. You get it? But I've been doing this, bro. Not bad for a jail nigga. And everything that I have right here, thousands of dollars. That PC, I spent over $8,000. Facts. This one costs cheaper, but it's still thousands. That one is over $8,000, and I'm still adding. I always change stuff. Pop, 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 pop. Right? I got the lights down here. I got lights back. I got a lot of shit. I got shit in packages that I haven't even opened. Facts all over. I promise you. I got boxes, bags. I got a lot of shit. A lot of shit. Facts. So, and I show you. You see my shit. But instead of people being happy for a nigga, they hate. But here's what happened. That they all felt stupid. Because nowadays, a lot of dudes, everybody is trying to make their setup like ours. But remember, in the beginning, it was funny to some dudes. Like, bro, you think I took anything like disrespectful? Right? I've been in prison my whole life. In and off the streets. In gangs for over 30 years of my life. Right? Of course, if a nigga tells me, yo, make content. You could generate thousands of dollars. And I do it and it pops off. Of course, I'm going to keep doing it. I've bought all this that I have with the same money I make or for making content. I promise you. And there's thousands of dollars. And every other day, I get new mail. I buy things all the time. Even this microphone, the wire, the arm that's holding it. I bought everything with the same money I generate making videos. Facts. Now I have a few platforms. I have a few different channels. Everybody knows that. But I'll never lie to you, bro. Facts. So where there's a will, there's a way. If I could do it, anybody could do it. Facts. Because I've been in prison most of my whole life, homie. And if I was able to do something and generate an income, you could do it too. Facts. Right? Then you could definitely do it. Hold on, where's that thing at? Oh, I must have shut off the wrong one. Oh, what up, baby? Let's do it! Oh, okay. Yeah, bro. This, I'm opening it probably tomorrow. I'll make the video in the morning about what this is. This is a good piece that you need. Actually, what this is in here, I don't want to open it now. This is a piece that I have under my desk. And what happened, it still works, right? And I have it glued together because the top came off. But the top has a button that I press. So when I want to switch over from this PC to that PC, I press down here. Pop, look. I press down here. I'm on this PC now. You see that little white thing right there? There's like a little white thing there, right? Going around, right? You see I put it up. It's like right here. It's on the camera right here right now. I don't know if you can still see it. But you can see it right there. You see it white right there? You see it moving, right? So now I'm going to switch it and it's going to go to this PC. You're going to see it. And then I won't be able to type in nothing on this PC. Because right now I could pop something up, type whatever I want. Like if I pop this up, pop, and I want to type in here, I could just type. You get it? I could type. You see I'm erasing it. You see where it got blue in the bottom there? Pop. Now I'm erasing it. Right? Now check it. Bing. Now this thing is gonna get off here because I'm gonna press on this and it's gonna go over to this PC. Pop. It's still there, it stays there. But now when I move this, it's not gonna move there. It'll move over here. It's on this monitor now. You see it on his back, on the back of his jacket. So now I'm able to deal with this monitor, and that's this PC. That is that PC. You get it? But I don't really need this click right here because I downloaded. I've been had this. You see that just popped up? That's a program that switches and lets me just use with it would just go like over there. Like this thing would just go over there and I'll just be able just to go back and forth without pressing the button. But while I'm here, I like to press the button, right? And then when I leave and I go to this thing, watch. When I'm drifting and I go and turn this on to game or whatever, I could do whatever I want there. I could go live just talking to you like this. I'll just be sitting over there, right? But I mainly go over there to game and go live, right? Then I would add that. You get it? So that's when I'm going to use it for. I figured, let me download it again so I don't use it while I'm here because it's annoying. It'll just go that way. I'll lose the thing sometimes. But when I'm sitting over there, even though I still lean over, reach, and I could press this right from where I'm sitting at, I could still press under here. But I'm going to try it with this. So that's why I fixed it up today because I've always had it, but it wasn't fixed up. It was off. So, but it's a good thing to put if you have 2 PCs and 2 monitors. I'm gonna tell you the name of it. Because then you don't gotta buy all that in that package is a new one of this thing in the bottom of my desk. This is the name of it. You could just download it. You go to Google and just type it in. Just type in mouse without borders. Mouse without borders. Just like that. Mouse without borders. Bing, and you just tap it on Google, Bing, and download it and all that. And it's going to tell you how to put it. You put it in this PC. And then you switch over to your other monitor and you put in your other monitor. Facts. Don't ever say I didn't show you nothing, bro. And then you don't need this bottom thing, pop, to switch from one PC to another. Because you have this. So you'll be able just to go, boom, and you'll be typing on that PC. It's like it'll just go straight across. You get it? But mines don't go straight across right now because I turned it off. Because all I got to do is go, take my hand and tap in the bottom here. And it switched over already. Pop. Now I'm on this PC. Get it? I'm on this PC now. But when I want to go back, I got to tap. But if I had that on, I'll just swipe from window to window. You understand, Pelavicho? It's kind of complicated, but we live in New York City. Facts. Yeah. So anyway, bro, what time is it? I'm about to be off this. Remember, I'm live every day, and every day I drop new content. Facts. The time that you could really catch me live is in the morning. You know I always drop content. 9 in the morning and 2 p.m. There's always content. Boom. Live streams is sometime in the morning. I always put it up the day before, so it don't matter. Only once in a blue, I'll be like, yo, I'll be live in an hour. But definitely 8:15 p.m. If you missed the daytime live stream, 8:15 p.m., I'm live here on The Lockout. Facts. Stay up. God bless y'all. Have a nice day.